Okay, so Rodrigo, we just got done with the driver. Man, I tell you what, I really like your swing. It's a little shallow on the takeaway, but I'm not concerned about that. So when I look at your swing, I try to find what's causing the biggest issue. And your inside takeaway is an issue, yeah, but it's not something I don't want to put any emphasis on right now. Your backswing is really good. You get your arms and shoulders really nice and tight up top, which I'm borderline jealous of. Your swing is really good. It's very similar to the putting. You've got to set up to the ball square. So what was really eye-opening to me as far as what can help you is, I said, hey, Rodrigo, we're going to aim at the water tower. And he's like, okay. And he sets up to it, and he is, what were you, like 75 yards right?
Oh, yeah.
So, and I was explaining to him, when you're set up that far right, your body's thinking, God, Lord, this idiot's aimed so far right, I have to help him. So you're coming over the top, which explains the toe, because it's either I'm going to reach for the ball, which introduces the toe, or I'm going to keep it nice in pocket, which introduces that solid contact, but it's just a snap hook.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the thing that really helped, first of all, get the setup on plane is just simple as putting 2 alignment sticks on the ground. If you were going to hit golf balls, you have to have 2 alignment sticks on the ground. Even if your aim is phenomenal, even if you're throwing bullseyes, you've got to have something to keep you in check. That helped the form, and that kind of helped you, like, okay, it's not a form, it's something as easy as just aiming too far right. So the sticks helped you with that. And then the second thing that was big was, remember how I said hit the P in practice?
Yeah.
So we tilted the ball, and the idea was to hit the inside of the golf ball, so that way, instead of coming over the top, it would kind of help him get a little bit more inside and put it right on plane a little bit nicer. And that helped with contact tremendously. I mean, you were flushing the golf ball. You gained distance. You actually were starting to hit fades, which is nice. Dustin Johnson hits fades off every tee box, and he's the #1 ranked player in the world.
Yeah.
So fades work. And you were getting the ball so much higher.
Yeah.
So I think and I kind of was telling him, if you're playing and you're like, God damn it, I'm hooking the ball, but probably shouldn't cuss, but you're hooking the ball, but you're making good contact, and you're like, my aim is good. Then your kind of reality check is, okay, I need to hit that P in practice.
Yeah.
I need to hit the inside of the golf ball.
Yes.
Do you have any questions, or do you have anything that you kind of want to say about the lesson?
Well, I noticed that my biggest issues were fundamentals.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like aiming, being square to the ball,
Mm-hmm.
and those little things which you may think, okay, just go up and swing it. And
Mm-hmm.
I realized that I was aimed,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, 70 or 80 yards off,
Mm-hmm.
which my body kept trying to make up for, and that's what led to all the little hooks or the
Mm-hmm.
toes.
Mm-hmm.
So now if I aim better,
Mm-hmm.
I eliminate most of my misses,
Mm-hmm.
and I reintroduce, like you said, a fade,
Mm-hmm.
which I can now play with.
Yeah. Well, because why would you want to play with a fade if you're aimed right at the target?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So yeah, and think this is something you can take to your ball striking. You wanted to see the 4-iron, but I didn't even need to see it. I think you just set up square to the golf ball. It's going to fix a lot of your issues.
Yeah.
So that way we can eliminate, like, kind of, I don't want to say mindless mistakes, because they're not mindless. I mean, even the pros have issues setting up to the golf ball, but just kind of those little things that
Yeah.
can make such a big difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think what we did today was really helpful, and I think it's going to get you on the right track to shoot lower and just hit the ball straighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good deal. All
Thank
right.
you.
Good lesson.